What's going on, guys? I want to do a quick update on my BCM upper and kind of how I've rerouted and reran and added new stuff for the illumination and laser portion of this build, if you will. Starting on the back, I was running a mod button for my light as well, but I switched back to the Surefire SR07 tape switch just because it has momentary on and constant on. I like having that constant on feature in case I need to leave the light on, just so if I need to go hands-free or do something, I can leave the light on and kind of get an umbrella effect off of an object and light up like a whole room and whatnot. Same kind of concept goes for the Surefire I have on my helmet. Moving on from the tape switch, I'm running just the normal I believe Z28 tail cap, which is just a straight plug-in. They do offer one with a plug-in and a button on the back, but since I have the constant on back here, I don't really need the button. This is an Arisaka 600 series body. I really like this. It's a little bit sleeker than the Surefire. You don't have the logo on it, and the finish is a little bit more subdued. It kind of matches the BCM rail a little bit better. Not that that really matters on a Arisaka 45 offset M-lock mount. I had to switch this. I originally had it on the side here, but it wouldn't clear the pec, so I had to put it at this 45 and then angle it downwards just to get it to clear. Don't clown the fitment too much. I know the gap's really big, but this is all the way adjusted up just to kind of give you guys an idea on what fitment will be with a pec if you were wanting to do this same kind of setup. On the front, this is the Surefire KM2C head, which is white and IR. This is the same head that I have on my SNS Precision Max mount on my helmet, only this one is for the 2-cell bodies. Make sure if you're getting one of these heads, you know whether you have a 2-cell or a 1-cell, because that's going to dictate whether you get a KM1C or a KM2C. You definitely don't want to be running the KM1C in a 2-cell because you might fry it. And then moving up from the light, we have a mod button. This is the same mod button I was running before. Now this one is set up to plug straight into the back of a pec. No issues with this. Like I said before, I just preferred having a constant on somewhere in this system so that I could go semi hands-free and do certain things without having to hold down a tape switch or hold down the mod button. But this guy is momentary only. If I wanted to get the pec to stay on, I would just double press the fire button here and this would stay constant on, and I could hit the button back here and have both constant on or momentary and momentary. Just kind of personal preference. This guy, like I said a couple times now, this is a pec. This is actually an LA5. The differences between the pec LA5 at PLC and LA5 UHP are all just power levels, and you can tell whether it's a LA5 or UHP by the knurled knobs here, and the UHPs have UHP on the fire button here. So that's kind of a quick way to tell whether you have the LA5 or UHP compared to the ATPL or the PEC 15. Obviously the outputs are all different across all of the models. The LA5 is kind of the middle of the road in L3's lineup, but thoroughly enjoying this guy. I will have a video coming out soon on this, so don't worry, but just wanted to do a quick rundown on how things have changed and how I'm using this kind of whole setup on the front of my gun here. So with all that being said, if you have any questions, let me know down below. I'd be happy to answer them, and as always, thank you guys for watching.